It's a learning curve. I don't know if we know the answer or I know the answer yet, but for me, it's, passion. Do they care? Do they want to be here? Do they move, between the lines? Like, what are they doing? If we ask them to do X, are they doing just X, or are they looking and trying to figure out what else needs to be done? When it comes to the inspectors, it's very easy to go to a house and do an inspection, but are they trying to get us work? Are they trying to talk to the agents? Are they trying to, build our business? If they're just here to get paid hour by hour, they're not the employee that I want to be in the business later on. If they're there like, hey, listen, I got you this job, I did this. If they call me up, they're excited, hey, that agent loved me. To me, that's like, all right, this person's gonna be there. They want to grow. To buy a franchise, they don't have to be so entrepreneurial. Like, that's like the key word. Everybody's like, oh, you gotta be someone who is good at setting goals, following through on their goals, someone who isn't horrible with money, but someone who could follow a plan. The whole trick is you're buying a system, you're buying the processes, you're not buying something to change. So whether you're buying the inspection boys or you're buying any other company, take the plan, follow the plan. Don't try to change the plan before you even start the plan. A lot of people come and they're like, oh, I don't want to spend money before I make money. You're not a good candidate then. Somebody that says, hey, listen, I'm gonna do exactly what you told me to do for a whole year. And then if it's not working, then we'll figure it out. But, if they're already thinking about they want to change the plan before we even get to, step one, there's a problem. Other home inspection franchises have been around for a while. They're old. And, from what I've seen, what I've heard, who I've talked to is, a lot of their systems and processes are antiquated. They haven't adapted to technology. Plus, I'm involved in this and I wasn't involved in that. And we give the best bang for the buck. What's really important to know is that you're buying somebody's system, process. They put time and energy. You're buying a commitment. They're gonna hold you accountable, but you have to do the work. It's not an investment in, hey, you're gonna give me $100 grand and you're gonna make X amount of money. It's basically, hey, I'm gonna follow your systems. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna network, I'm gonna figure out the plan, and then the systems, you're gonna grow. And that's what's important. I don't want to say it's impossible for somebody with no money to get into the business. It's just harder. You have to show a lot more. You have to either meet people that have money, have people invest in you, or you have to have good credit. Generally our franchise is $40,000. You're going to need about 60 to get going. Do we work out deals? Do we have people that'll finance you? Yes. But again, we don't want you coming into the business and saying, hey, I got $40,000, but I don't have the $60,000 to do the marketing or the networking, because that's what grows the business. So, you have to be committed and you have to figure out a way to do it. John Hewitt has more knowledge and skill than, probably one human on earth when it comes to franchising. He's like a computer that knows everything in and out. He's forgotten more than we've talked about, So whenever there's a question or a problem, you go to John and John gives you a realistic answer, or he makes you answer it yourself, or figure it out. But, he's done it. He's had 10,000 locations. He's helped, thousands of people grow successful businesses. He knows every problem we're gonna encounter every step of the way already. So, he adds tremendous value. Well, there's buying a franchise location, there's buying an AR, which is an area representative, where you could be in charge of an area instead of one location. An AR is basically a territory that's bigger, and your goal is to help sell that area. So say you want New York City, and there's 10 territories in there. You're buying the 10 territories, but you're not there to set up shop. You're there to sell the 10 territories, and you split the profit and the royalties and everything else with the franchisor. It's a totally different game per se, because you're basically going to be a salesman and you're going to help sell franchises and not basically have a home inspection company. Do your research. You know, you want to go with what you feel is going to work, and you know, the company that you like, and the people that are in charge that, you know, you get along with.